Overpopulation. Effects of overpopulation: lack of space, housing, less learning, malnutrition and starvation, climate change. Lack of space. Increasing population can cause lack of space. Why? The housing shortage has now meant that the cost of a space or house has now risen, making it increasingly difficult for looking a space in your house, and some people are arguing for it, for a small land or a space, even they are relatives. Less learning. Overpopulation can cause less learning due to lack of classrooms and lack of teachers, and this is the main reason why that makes learning difficult for students, and also can cause the repetition to force students to drop out. Malnutrition and starvation. Rising population can cause malnutrition and starvation due to lack of access to food, lack of safe drinking water, lack of food supply, and malnutrition can cause infections, diseases due to lack of nutrients, and climate change. Overpopulation can affect climate change by emitting greenhouse gases, by altering atmospheric components. Overpopulation is growth alone with constant rates of emission per person, and more people means more demand for oil, gas, coal, and other fuels, mined or drilled from below the Earth's surface. Balancing and enforcing feedback loops of overpopulation. Mapping of variables. Overpopulation to water and food shortage, depletion of resources, malnutrition and starvation, family planning, contraceptives, one of the key to reduce birth rates, lack of family planning, rise of employment due to overpopulation, child labor, migration, decline in death rate, climate change. Climate change. Because more people demand for fuels, awareness, lack of sex education, one of the effects can cause rising population, better education, balancing feedback, overpopulation, births to food consumption, depletion of resources, negative impacts, concerns about impacts, implementing sex education, one of the key to reduce rising population, and also can reduce teenage pregnancy, because nowadays teenage has gone lots of sexual, family planning and use of contraceptives, and also one of the key to reduce birth rates. Reinforcing feedback, overpopulation, um, size of population, family size, births per year, birth rate. If birth rate has risen, so also the size of population is rising, and, and if the birth rate and size of population is rising, it's also the births per year and family size. These four are arising. And that's the end of the show. Good day.